Hey, John Hoff with Carb Haters here, and I've got a very important one for you to listen to if you are on a low carb diet, especially if you're doing high fat, because we're going to talk about cholesterol and like your LDL, and this is going to be something that eventually at some point you're going to need to be concerned about, especially if you're doing something like dirty keto. So I remember a while back that I went to my primary care physician, and she had asked me when I had initially lost weight. She goes, what do you think you lost all the weight from? And I mentioned, well, I've switched to a low carb, high fat kind of diet. And I'm not a big fan of saying, by the way, low carb, high fat these days, because I don't really think high fat is the way to do it, a more moderate fat, and we can talk about that in a moment. But essentially, she looked at me and she's like, well, aren't you worried about cholesterol? Okay, so at some point